So sorry, babe. I really am. Crazy day at the office. You would not believe. So, how are you, babe?
How am I? Doesn't matter. Come on, you tell me about your crazy day.
Come on, babe, what's wrong? Am I upsetting you? Got caught up in a phone conference, but I'm here now. Will you tell me, please?
No, it's just I get emotional when my work gets to me. And then, yes, maybe you being late can really tick me off. But it's not you, not everything is.
I'm so sorry, baby, I really am. Crazy day at the office, like, oh, insane day. You wouldn't believe. So how are you, baby?
How am I? Doesn't matter. You tell me about your crazy day.
Come on, baby, what's wrong? Am I upsetting you? I got caught up in a phone conference, but I'm here now. Will you tell me, please?
No, it's just, you know me. I get emotional if my work gets to me, and then, yes, maybe you being late can really take me off. But it's not you. Not everything is.
I have a job too. It's not as exciting as yours, but I do have responsibilities, and I have
responsibilities, and I'm respected in what I do.
Do you ever ask me?
Do you ever ask me?
Are you ever genuinely interested in how my day was?
Interested in how my day was?
You know I am interested.
It's just
we somehow always end up talking about
we always end up talking about what
I
I do. Because you want to know.
I do.
I do, Adam.
That's the difference. But
Boy,
when
you get emotional like this, you
mistake your emotions with your
The
feelings.
latter do not change so quickly.
The latter do not change so quickly.
Baby, why are you so agitated?
Fine.
Fine.
If you don't want to talk, we don't have to.
If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
So what do you want to do tonight?
Tell me, What do you want to do tonight?
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
It's things like that.
Is it because you can't or because
you don't want to
come up with anything?
anything? Frankly, I don't feel good here.
Let's get
Let's
the
get
check
the
and
check
go
and go
somewhere else.
I mean,
I don't feel good here.
I knew
I
what
know
it
what
was.
it
I
was.
felt it. I just wanted
I
you
felt
to
it.
say it. To finally admit
I
it.
just wanted you to say it.
So will you?
Will I what?
Admit it.
admit what?
Eve, I know you better than that.
Adam, I know you better than that.
The mere fact you'd say that shows me that you don't.
What do you mean?
Being powerful is like being a lady.
If you have to prove that you are,
you
you
aren't.
aren't.
I know it's what I always say, so you're quoting me.
Quoting you, I'm quoting Margaret Thatcher. Actually, I think she said, if you have to tell people that you are, you aren't.
Smart ass.
Isn't that why you love me?
No. It's actually just part of the things I overlook.
Because I love you.
So you have to compromise.
To be with me.
Baby?
Baby?
Eve, it's not easy for me to say this, but I think it's the best for the both of us to ask you straight out and see where it takes us. Do you love me?
Of course I love you, baby. You know that.
You became everything.
To me. And losing you means that I'll have nothing.
But you don't need to worry. We'll be fine. And I'll smile. Okay, I promise.
But we cannot go on like this. I can't.
Take one more day of thinking I'm not the woman of your life. When I used to be certain you were the man of my life.
When I used to be certain that you were the woman of my life.
You always had a way of putting things.
I thought you were the one.
I really did. We are almost perfect for each other.
But you know the joke.
If you almost fucked someone, then you didn't.
If there is doubt,
There's no doubt.
I know you love me. And we both deserve what's perfect for us. And when we both find the one,
There'll be no excuses. It'll be just...
perfect.
You know, letting you walk out of my life doesn't make me cynical about love at all. Because what we had was beyond belief beautiful.
We just weren't right for each other. But if we wanted so much to be with the wrong person, can you imagine how beautiful it will be if we find the right one? I love you.
I know.
I love you.
I know.
The heavy human cost of the coronavirus pandemic is laid out in the latest official figures. They show that in the week ending the 10th of April, the number of deaths in England and Wales was double the level normally expected and the highest level for 20
The
years.
number of coronavirus cases has sharply
So we're
risen.
going to put out an executive order today. New York State on pause. Policies that assure uniform safety for everyone.
New York, in particular, has been hit hard by the effects of coronavirus. Thousands of people have died.
254 more deaths have been
The
confirmed.
country's entire population under lockdown.
Hi! Such a surprise. How are you?
I'm happy you answered. Didn't think you would.
Why wouldn't I?
Because of, you know.
Okay, so tell me, how are you holding up?
Like everyone else, I guess. Adjusting to the moment while Mother Earth gives itself a rebirth.
Well, that's very karma coming from your mouth.
Yeah, it's not my line. Just thought it'd go well with your kale smoothie and your vegan yoga mat.
What? I'll make you a sandwich in a minute, okay?
It's such a surprise. How are you?
Happy you answered. I didn't think you would.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, it's, you know.
So tell me, how you holding up?
Like everyone else, I guess. Adjusting to the moment while Mother Earth gives itself a rebirth.
That's very calm coming from your mouth.
Yeah, that's not my line. I just thought it would go well with your kale smoothie and vegan yoga mat.
Thanks, Amelia.
There is some truth to the birthing metaphor, though.
How?
Well, part of you knows it's going to hurt like hell, yet you expect to just sail through it with a breeze of enlightenment. Only you're literally torn apart and your bones are rearranged, so...
And yes, it hurts like hell. But then it changes your life.
But then it changes your life forever.
This is actually fairly accurate.
And
very poetic at the same time. But you didn't give birth.
Doesn't mean I can't be poetic.
So what, I can be poetic?
You can be whatever you want to be.
Yeah, that's part of the philosophy that wound the world up in this shitstorm in the first place.
Now you're just contradicting yourself. The whole chant about rebirth sounded optimistic.
That's because I'm
afraid.
Of?
Losing you.
Losing you.
What? What?
You haven't been part of our lives for a very long time now, Adam.
You haven't been part of our lives for a very long time now, Amelia.
You know, even if there wouldn't be a quarantine and even if I didn't feel like the whole world was coming to an end, this would still be the saddest moment of my life.
Then cheer up. The saddest moment in someone's life only
Comes once, so it's only uphill from here.
Life isn't fair.
Life's not fair.
And that's generally a good thing for most people.
For most people.
Tell me, how can you be so reasonable in a time like this?
Humans are rational beings, like Pavlov's dogs.
Seems like we only act out of passion when we're told we have to be reasonable.
Okay, speaking of, what are you doing there?
I'm just... Hello. Here. Yeah, you know me. I'm a weirdo.
I always felt like an outsider, and now that society has decided to join me on the outside...
I feel like my privacy's invaded. Come on, Jerry, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, come on.
You're such a child.
Yeah. You know, when you stop treating me like a child,
I'll start behaving like an adult.
Oh, Adam. To you, all the world's a stage.
And all the men and women are merely players.
Yeah. Shit casting and a terrible fucking director, if you ask me.
Terrible fucking director. was that?
What? Oh,
What's that? Let me guess.
It's nothing.
Is there someone there with you?
That, let me guess. He just came home, right?
yeah.
Just, I was hoping that because of the situation, we could try again.
Oh, Adam.
Now, don't oh Adam me now, please.
You know she has a father now, and it's not you. It's more complicated than it was when I had her or the last time we tried.
I know, but I also know that you don't love him. And now I know that you can say if you love someone. And I know that you can't live without me. The same way I apparently can't live without you. And despite this whole virus, or maybe because of it, this whole relationship thing is here. Listen, to me, it's like washing a giraffe. There's no real good place where to start, and you really don't know which parts you already covered. So at some point, you just have to say, that's it. This is how I'm doing it.
Is this how we're doing it?
I thought you only lied when you opened your mouth to speak. It turns out you don't even have to do that anymore.
Okay.
Maybe right now is
is
as
good
good
a
a
time
time
as any.
You know,
Oh,
they
you
say
know, they
nothing
say
suggests that an accident is
nothing
about to happen.
suggests that an accident is going to happen.
It just did.
It just did.
And not only to the world,
And not only to the world,
but to us.
but to us.
Why did you have to call now?
Are you going to tell him about me?
Are you gonna tell her about me? I love you.
I love you.